What's going on, guys? So I'm here with my business partner. I know you can't see us, but we here in the flesh. I'm here with Coach Kevin, and he's a regional sales director in the company. We just wanted to give some value to show you guys how to do a
Yeah.
pre-application.
Yes. Yeah. So guys, pre-apps are, you definitely want to take some opportunity to have these forms on deck. After having a conversation with Bruce about the importance of having pre-apps, I'll have a pre-app on me faster than I have my cell phone because that's money. So, no matter what you do, you want to have pre-apps on standby, man. Just a very short story about what made me committed to keeping these forms. I was out to a restaurant with my wife and my kids, and
Okay.
a guy followed back up with me and said, "Hey, I want to get started. I'm at a restaurant." So I had the pre-app in my back pocket.
Wow.
I got out of the restaurant, went in my car, took all of his information, put it on the pre-app,
Wow.
and then I said, "Listen, give me about an hour before you get the email." He said, "Oh, don't worry about it." But just imagine if I didn't have that pre-app to take all the information.
Wow.
And then it allowed me to put all the information through when I was ready. So the pre-apps, ever since that point, it's like a cell phone and your underwear. You can't leave home without it, or you'll feel naked. So guys, this is going to be some powerful information. We got a senior vice president to provide the blueprint. And guys, there's no excuses on why you can't have these pre-apps. All you got to do is print them out and just keep them on deck. So when someone is ready, you can take all the information and then process it on that date that they mentioned to you.
Absolutely. So we're excited about that. We could have did this webinar. I guess we could. I don't know if we could have recorded a Zoom. It doesn't matter, doesn't it, right?
Nah,
but
but we can still do that in the future as well. I'm sure this
absolutely.
won't be the last
So what
one.
we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick role play, just to show you guys the transition on how to properly do a pre-application. So I'm gonna pretend I'm a customer,
Okay.
and we're gonna do a couple of different role plays. Maybe the nice customer and the most, I'm not gonna be so nice. I'm gonna try to hold on to my penny so he don't try to take my penny. So I'm just gonna pretend that Kevin is calling me.
All right. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
What's up, Bruce? How are you?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is Kevin Blake, the credit expert. You responded info on the Facebook post.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, man?
Everything's going on. You got a few minutes?
Yeah, I could talk.
Okay, great. I just wanted to kind of go over some of the questions in reference to, the credit repair. I noticed that you responded info and I responded to you back. What are some of the things that you're looking to get removed? And also, what are some of the things that you're trying to buy? You're trying to buy a house, a car, and you told me a house, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to get a house,
Okay, all
and
right.
my car payments. I'm trying to refinance on that as well.
Okay,
You
you're trying
know,
to refinance. All right.
man, it's ridiculously high.
What's your payments now?
Um, man, it's way too high. I'm paying over $700 a month, Kevin, on my car payments.
Wow. Is it a Corolla?
Man, it's a Mercedes C250.
All right. All right.
And
Well,
it's $707 a month.
okay. So that's the main reason why you're trying to get, your credit up. You're just going to refinance. Anything else you're trying to do?
And I definitely want to get a house. Right now, we're in a tough situation where, living with, my girl's mom. So, we want to move out and get a house so we don't have to be sitting here paying rent for the rest of our life.
All right. And how long you been wanting to move out?
Um, we want to do it sometime by like March of next year.
Oh man, we got more than enough time.
Right. So,
Um, so this is the best time for you to start working on your credit. And I'm glad. And I just put that note on my binder. You want to refinance. You're paying 700, and you want to move. And at the end of the day, I'm glad you reached out to me about the credit repair. I don't know if you know this, but in the month of March, we enroll over 60,000 customers. So I know we can help you.
absolutely.
So let's kind of get to the nitty gritty. I feel in reference to what we're going to be able to do. I just want to be 100% transparent with you. So let me explain to you the process. Basically, once you enroll on the program, you're actually going to get an email. Now, once you get that email, all you're really going to do is log into the system and then activate your account. All right.
Okay.
Once you activate your account, we're going to draft up some dispute letters and mail them to you at your home. All you're going to do is sign them and then mail one to Equifax, one to TransUnion, one to Experian, and then allow them to be able to respond. Once they respond, all you're going to do is send those letters to us, FES, and then we'll load them on your portal so you can see what's been disputed and removed off your credit, and you'll be able to get all the updates that you need. Do you have any specific questions overall about the credit repair process?
No, I mean, no, I don't have no questions.
All right, perfect. So guys, I'm gonna pause just a little bit. So remember, right when you get them on social media and you're going through that message back and forth, your most important goal is to get their phone number. Right. So how did I even get his phone number? So after you go through the script that Bruce, I'm sure everyone has a script. If you don't, Bruce will get it to you. But after you go through that whole process, the most important thing for you to say is, hey, when they start asking you a ton of questions, you say, hey, what's the best number to reach you on?
Right.
Don't overthink asking them for their phone number, because that's how I'm even on the phone with Bruce to explain the process, guys. So you got to ask for the phone number, and don't try to answer all the questions through Messenger. You're going to waste your time. Get their phone number so you could get them offline. So now, after you explain that whole thing, explain the process, the most important thing Bruce is going to ask me is, how much is it?
Actually, I'm going to definitely ask you that. How much I got to pay? What is the cost?
Well, Bruce, what I love about what we do is, it's affordable for everybody. Most companies charge $500. Most companies charge $1,000. For us, it's just a one-time activation of $99 plus your first month, which is $89. So it's totaling just $188 today. And then it's $89 a month. All right. Okay. Right now, what's your zip code?
Wait, do I got to pay today?
How bad you say you wanted to move out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how bad you want to move out?
I definitely want to move out bad.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what we need to do. We need to focus on this badly. And then you say you're trying to be where you need to be by March. So we got more than enough time. What's your zip code?
It's 33301.
All right. And you did ask me, and I don't want to neglect from that. Do you have to pay today? I would invest today, and I wouldn't even use the word pay. It's all about investment, because everything that you're doing today is going to help create a lot of opportunity for you in the future. So, okay, your zip code 3021. All right. And then what's your email address? Because we're going to send you a receipt.
It's Bruce Lee Rochester at gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. Now, don't forget, Bruce, once you get the receipt, you're also going to get that activation portal where you can literally activate your account today, and we can start working on your credit this week. Now, what's the mailing address? Because remember, we're going to send you the actual letters that you can see, and most companies don't even send you the letters. You don't even know if they're actually working on your credit. So what's your mailing address?
5131 Jaya Street.
Okay, perfect. So basically, guys, remember the technique. Ask for the zip code first. Secondary, ask for the email second and say, hey, we're going to send you a receipt. Because that's what people want to know. They want to make sure it's legit, because they get a lot of challenges from other companies, and, they don't know it's official because of all these other challenges. But we want to make sure we let them know your email, we're going to send you the receipt. The next thing that I did was I went over the mailing address. And I said, listen, Bruce, we're going to mail you the dispute letter so you can see them for yourself. Now, Bruce is at ease because he feel like, okay, I'm going to get a receipt. This guy's answering my question, and they're going to mail me the dispute letter so I can see him. So, guys, when I first started this, before I had the conversation with Bruce and he helped me understand this, I used to ask for the social first. I used to ask for the date of birth. And when you start off with that hard information, you're going to raise a red flag. Yeah. Humans, if you help them say small yeses or give you small bits of information, when it's time for you to ask for the social, when it's time for you to ask for the date of birth, you're going to be good to go. So I start with the zip, I transition over to the email, then I ask for the mailing address. Now, what do you do after that? After that, then I say, hey, what's the correct spelling of your first and last name? Because, you know, a lot of people got a different name on Facebook, and then I'll laugh. So, Bruce, what's the correct spelling of your first and last name?
The correct spelling of that's Bruce Rochester, Bruce.
Okay, perfect. All right. And guys, key point. Some people laugh when I say that, but it's multiple ways that you can spell Rochester. It's multiple ways you can even spell Kevin. Right. It's multiple ways you can spell Joan. Don't assume that you know how to spell their name. Say, what's the correct spelling of your first and last name? And you'll be surprised, because I used to put their Facebook name assuming that that's their name, and that is not their name. A lot of people are hiding. So you want to get the correct spelling of the person's first and last name.
All right.
All right. So yeah, okay. So I got that. All right, great. All right, perfect. Bruce, Visa, Master, or debit card? I'll hold on for you while you get it.
I don't have. We gotta do it today.
Like I said, you know, the best way to do it is today.
I get paid next week Thursday.
Okay, perfect. That's even better. And you know what, Bruce? I'd rather you do it when it's best for you. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take all your information now. I'm gonna put it in the system. We're not gonna process it until Thursday. So Thursday's date, and then guys, all I do literally, I go to my calendar. Because remember, the client want to make sure that you're professional. I say, okay, Thursday. This Thursday, which is tomorrow, Bruce. Today's Wednesday. Or you mean the next or next Thursday?
Not next Thursday.
All right. You know me. I'm trying to help you ASAP. You say you're trying to move, right? All right. So the 20th, that's next week, Thursday. I'm going to put everything in the system. And then now the system is going to process your payment next Thursday. Now, here's a key point. We're going to do it before 12 in the afternoon. Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's perfect. Now, guys, just for training purposes, you will have sometimes people will tell you, nah, Kev, you got to do it after 5. That's fine. We're going to process it after 5. But I just want to let you know, Kevin, or I want to let you know, Bruce, your payment is going to process for $188 after 5 on Thursday. Are you okay with that? Sure. All right, great. Perfect. So Visa, Master, or debit card. I'll hold on for you while you get it.
All right, hold on 1 second.
And guys, remember, you follow, no matter what question they ask you, you answer the question and it get right back to where you left off. Remember, you're a professional. All right, Bruce, Visa should start with the 4 and MasterCard should start with the 5.
All right, it's 4. It's 4444.
All right.
8219.
Okay.
3644.
Okay.
5555.
Perfect. And what's the expiration date?
11/21.
All right, 11/21. All right, perfect. So, expert. And then what's your 3 digits on the back?
911.
911. Wow, 911. That's powerful, man. You know, I just hope we got to keep that car running for the rest of the year, right? Ha 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 ha. All right. So basically 911, I got all your information. Perfect. Now, what's your date of birth?
Date of birth, it's 01/26/84.
All right, perfect. All right, great. And now, guys, the last question I asked the client is your social. So what's your social?
59888 5655.
Perfect. Now, a lot of people get very apprehensive about asking for the social, but let me help you guys stay at ease. Remember, a prospect told me one time, why you need my social? This is a great response. We got to fix the right person's credit. You want me to fix someone else's credit? You could give me someone else's social. You want me to fix yours? What's your social? Oh, okay, great. And then they'll give you their social. But guys, remember, 90% of that is you. You think that they may not give you a social, but let me explain something to you. If I know Bruce is paying $700 for his car payment, if I know Bruce has been living somewhere he want to move, I know Bruce has a deadline to get out by March, right. I know that the only thing that's stopping him is him giving me his social. So he's going to give me the social because I'm always going to tie back to, Bruce, we got to get you out of this place like ASAP. This is the best time for you to start working on your credit. You know, so once you get the social, then you close out and you say, all right, Bruce, we have everything. And then, guys, here's the last point. Confirm all the information. Then all I do is I go over the phone number. I go over the zip code. I go over the email. I go over the city, the state. I go over everything. Again, why? Because they're used to people taking information and confirming it again.
true.
You're dealing with professionals. Sometimes you're dealing with real estate people, tax people, and they go over the same information multiple times. Me, as a regional sales director, Bruce Rochester, as a senior vice president, we've caught mistakes that we've made by going over it a second time. Yeah. So you want to do the same thing because you got to dot your I's and cross your T's. And one of the things that you guys definitely want to have down pat is that email. Because remember, if we're telling them that we're going to email them the receipt and you missed you got yahoo.com and it should be gmail.com, now they don't have the email. Now you don't even look reliable. You don't even look official.
All right.
You know?
That's true.
All right, so that was the easy one. Now, Bruce, let's go to one when you're like just, you said info, but you're just rude through the whole process. How am I going to handle that? So ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Bruce? How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right, great. I know we're a mess.
Who's this?
This is Coach Kev. I'm the credit expert. You and I are messaging back and forth through Facebook. You remember you comment info?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right. So I had one of my good friends do a post for me on my behalf. We call those a trial run. They did a post on my behalf and they wanted me to reach out to you to help you. You got a few minutes to hear the entire process?
Yeah, I just want to know, is this how much I gotta pay?
To get started, it's a one-time activation of $99, and then it's $89 a month, no contract. I know a lot of companies charge $500 to $1,000. The reason why we don't charge that much is because we want to make it affordable for everybody. So basically, what's on your credit that you need help with?
I don't know if I could do it right now though.
All right. So you don't know if you could do it right now, but you comment info on the actual well, let me ask you this. What's on your credit report that you need help with?
I mean, I got a few things on there, like some hospital bills.
Hospital bills. Listen, those are a killer. You know the crazy thing about hospital bills, and I don't like to tell everybody this, Bruce, but those are probably the easiest things to remove. Once those hospital bills come off your credit, you're gonna feel great. And then you can get the house, get the car, get whatever you want to get. I noticed on the Facebook, you said you wanted to buy a house, but we got to get those medical bills off so we can help you get to where you need to go. What's your credit score now?
It's a 520.
Oh, man, I see why you mad. I'll be mad too. 520? I wake up every day looking at that 520. Let's get it to the 620. Let's get it to the 720. And guys, if you guys notice, he's changed his demeanor. Why? Because I was not affected because he asked me, how much is it? Some of us, when people ask, how much is it? How much do I have to pay? We get thrown off by that, not realizing, just give them the number because you got to disarm them. If he's asking me how much is it, I'm going to tell him straight up. I'm going to tell him a lot of companies charge a lot of money, $500 to $1,000. We only charge XYZ because we want to make it affordable. And always break it up. Tell them it's a one-time activation of $99 plus their first month, which is $89. Oh, it's just $188. That's it. You want to make it seem so small that they understand the value just by you telling them the amount. Some people get in a situation where somebody asks them straight up, "What's the amount?" and they beat around the bush. Guys, don't beat around the bush. Tell them the amount, because if you don't tell them the amount, they're gonna remember you didn't even tell them the price. And they're going to start get antsy and they're going to start to get aggressive towards you. Man, I told you to give me the price. Give them the price. I always give them the price straight up, but I don't stop there. So I say, listen, it's a one-time activation of $99 plus your first month, which is $89. So, okay, Bruce, it's $188 to get started, $89 a month. You want to get your credit fixed, right?
Right.
All right, great. Be a lot more rude to me.
But yeah, I know, but right now, I just want to talk it over with my wife.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just get back with y'all.
Okay, great. You want to talk it over with your wife? Okay, great. Your wife's a credit expert? She's in real estate?
No, it's just that I like to talk to her with everything, before we do any finances. I just want to make sure I run it by her to make sure that, we got the finances straight.
You have to. Happy wife, happy life. Matter of fact, when I started getting my credit fixed, I didn't even talk to my wife. I just started working on the program. I wanted to surprise her with the results. Right. I don't know about your whole life, your whole lifestyle, but I'm pretty sure, Bruce, you spent money without your wife knowing. This is a good thing to get in trouble for. So anyway, let's do this. Can you get me on the phone with your wife now? I'll hold on.
Nah, She at work right now.
Okay, great. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take all your information now, and then what I'll do is I'll follow back up with you when your wife get out of work, and then we'll talk to her together. Because Bruce, there's no way you can explain the process like me, right?
Right.
Great. So let's do this. What's your zip code?
It's 33311. Damn.
Perfect. What's your email?
It's like my mind is trying to say, damn, I don't want to give it to him, but
What's your email? So guys, think. Okay, click. So the person hung up. Bruce, that was perfect. So now the person hung up on me in the middle of me trying to ask for their information because they told me, man, I just told you I want to wait till my wife, but I'm asking these questions. So guess what I do? As soon as Bruce hang up, this is what I do. I'll take 2 images. We all have those images to see people point increases, right? So what you'll do, I'll go and I'll send Bruce a message. Bruce, I know we got cut off. I know you were a little bit busy, but definitely call me when your wife get out of work. Here's a few point increases that we have from clients that are satisfied. You got to call me ASAP so I can answer all you and your wife questions. I'll speak to you soon. So guys, remember, if a person hangs up on me, it could be 2 things that happen. Number 1, they tired of hearing your ass talk and they gonna hang up on you. Number 2, they're getting to a situation where maybe their phone died. You don't know. Maybe they lost service. Maybe coming to the EONC floor to wherever they lost service inside the elevator. Don't go with all these different scenarios. Just have your text message, send it to them, send them those screenshots of those point increases and say, listen, Bruce, we'll be able to help you. Call me as soon as your wife get out of work so I can explain everything and answer your question. And guys, we move on. The only difference between myself, Bruce, and other leaders, guys, we don't get caught up on the people that hang up on us or tell us no. It's never no, it's just not right now. Those are the leaders who listening to this training. We all have gotten a situation where a person didn't enroll at that moment, but they reached back out to you. Why? Because you wasn't rude and you let them go.
Absolutely.
Always important to do that, man. That was good. You hung up on me, man.
So quick question before we wrap it up. The person who's on the trial run, who's getting the numbers? Is it the person that's on the trial run? Because I know a lot of people probably have that question. They're probably wondering, if I put someone on a trial run, who's getting the contact?
Okay, so that's definitely a good question. So when I put someone on a trial run, I make that person get the phone numbers and send them to me. Let me tell you why. And I just have a simple message that I send to them. I'll say, listen, everyone that commented info on your post, send them this message. And the message is very simple. The message says, hey, what's the best number and what's the best time you want me to have Coach Kev call you to explain everything? Now remember, you're going to send that message to that person that you put on the trial run. They're going to go to work and send that to everybody that responded info. That's a private message. And then all you're going to get is them sending you numbers, sending you numbers, sending you numbers. Now, the reason why it's good to do that, you're training them so when they become an agent, they already know what to do. Yep. That's all you're literally doing. And then when they say, wow, all I got to do is send you the numbers, that's it. That's it. So that's definitely a good question, Bruce, because I've had people ask me that, but I never took the time to do this type of training to help them. So thank you, man. But yeah, people want to know, who's going to send a number. So yeah, you get them to send you the numbers. And if they really don't want to do anything, they can actually tag you into the post. And in the post that you send them to put up, I have a post for those people that says, Kevin would take care of you, or Coach Kev would take care of you. And then they know when I'm responding to them on the actual post, they already know because the person that posted it said that I was going to follow up with them. So you got 2 ways. You can have that actual person that's on the trial run send you the numbers, or for those people who don't want to work at all, they're going to tag you into the post and put your name, and you're going to go and reach out to the people, and you're going to be the one that's actually fishing through it yourself.
And if the person's actually fishing for themselves, what message are they saying?
They're gonna say, hey, what's the best number to call you on so I can explain everything? You know what I'm saying? So, and then it goes back to all of your notes. It goes, Bruce, you laid it out for everybody with every single script. Guys, we don't reinvent the wheel. We just take our emotions out of the game. If Bruce and I and Mike Burgos and Alfred and Valesky and every single leader you could think of, If we tell you how many people tell us no, you will vomit.
Yep.
But you will never hear that. Why? Because we don't focus on the no's. We focus on the people that are looking for us. We're looking for people that's looking for us. And it's the same thing with you. And a lot of people with these pre-apps, they get stuck on, man, I wouldn't give my social security number to anybody. Everybody's not you.
Facts.
You know, everybody's not you, man.
So.
And that's basically it. You gave me a mean person. You gave me what are some of the objectives that you hear, Bruce? So Bruce, let me role play with you then.
Okay.
All right. So ring, ring, ring. I get on the phone. Hello?
Hello, hi. Hello, Kevin?
What's up? How are you? Who's this?
This is Bruce Rochester. We messaged back and forth on Facebook.
Okay.
Saw that you wanted to increase your credit score. Did I call you at a bad time?
Yeah, you called me at a bad time, but I got a few minutes. What do I need to do?
Okay, so quick question. I just want to get some, questions and concerns, answered for you about your credit. But what can I do to help you today?
Basically, bro, listen, right now I have, I checked my credit on Credit Karma, and I'm trying to buy a house, so I need to get my score up. I have everything you could think of on there. I got late payments, I got medical bills, I got student loans that's killing me right now, and I just need you to help me get that stuff removed so I can get this house, man.
And what's your current credit score looking like right now?
Oh, right now I'm at like a 530.
530?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that's pretty low. We got to get that up, man.
Yeah.
And what are you looking to do? You trying to get a house?
Yeah, I want to get a house by summertime next year.
Okay. All right, so that's perfect. We got plenty of time to work on your credit so we can get it to point A to point B. How does that sound?
That sounds good, man. What do I need to do right now, bro? I only got a couple of minutes.
You only got a couple of minutes. So let me ask you a question. What's your zip code?
33024.
Okay, and your first name is it Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin. Last name is Blake. Blake.
Okay, and I have you as we're gonna send you some dispute letters. These letters are gonna come out to you so we can start working on your credit to get all the items removed.
Perfect.
But man, I just want to make sure, Kevin, that I'm sending them to the right place. What address did you want me to send the letters to?
7556 Johnson Street, 33024.
Johnson, man, I love that baby well.
Me too. 33024. What else? Yeah, that's basically it.
Is that a house or apartment, Kevin?
Condo 186.
186?
Mm-hmm.
And you are a male, correct?
For life.
Okay, all right. All right. So we got everything jotted here. And what email address did you want us to send you a receipt for your credit report?
Okay. ustrivecoaching@gmail.com.
All right, Kevin. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this set up. It's going to be a one-time activation fee of $99, and it will be $89 a month. It's just month to month. And you'll start seeing results in about 45 to 90 days.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So which card will you be using to make the payment today? Is it going to be a Visa, Master, or debit card?
I can use a MasterCard.
Okay, so great. MasterCard should start with a 5. Read it to me 4 digits at a time. I'll hold on while you get it, Kevin.
5463.
Okay.
8297.
Okay.
2323.
Okay.
4444.
All right. Let me repeat that to you again. Blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
All right. And the expiration date?
07/2020.
Awesome. And the 3 numbers on the back?
Oh, man, I never forget. 463.
Man, you just like my wife. You know these numbers by heart.
Don't tell her.
All right. Man, all right. So what we're going to do, one more thing. We want to make sure we send, what's your social?
591.
Okay.
22
Uh-huh.
22
Uh-huh.
86.
All right, so we're gonna send you the receipt at Kevin You Strive Coaching at your mailing address at
Okay.
And your first name is Kevin,
Mhm.
Kevin.
Uh-huh.
Last name Blake,
Uh-huh.
Blake.
Okay.
And your phone number is
All right.
So now, Kevin, we are also our corporate office is open from the hours of 9 to 9. You can call us if you have any questions or concerns. I'm also going to provide that in the email to you. So if you have my personal number, if you can't reach customer service, you can reach me. We're here to help you. And I'm also going to have one of my business partners reach out to you just to make sure that you did everything on the up and up. How does that sound?
That, man, I appreciate it. Last company I worked with, I didn't even get an email. So I definitely do appreciate that, man. Are you going to charge my card now or on Friday? What are you going to do?
So yes, You could do the 188 today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pull it right now. Oh, it went through. Okay, perfect. We're gonna send you the receipt. You should be receiving that now. Did you just get an email?
Yeah, I actually got the email.
Okay.
I heard the notification, but I didn't look at it yet. But
Perfect.
yes.
So we're gonna send you the receipt. It's gonna come with instructions. Look out for that. And then I'm also gonna have one of my business partners call you. She's gonna walk you through everything just to make sure that you pull your credit so we can start sending you these dispute letters. Okay?
Perfect.
Hey Kevin, it's been wonderful. I'm so happy to work on your credit so we can get you that house by next year. Hey, listen, I need you to have a house party and invite me to it. Okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm invite you, steaks, whatever you want, man. Just get me into this house, man. Get these student loans off of here,
Kevin,
man.
one more last thing. Our company, we're helping so many people with their credit, and we're also educating a lot of kids on credit. Could you agree, Kevin? When you went to school, did you learn anything about credit?
No.
So we're doing something called the YFL program. We're educating kids from ages 8 to 18 on personal finances and credit. Last year, Kevin, we donated $170,000 in school scholarships for the kids.
That's what I'm talking about.
This year, Kevin, we donated $250,000
Wow.
to help kids learn about credit. Imagine if our kids learned about credit, what it could do for our community. So Kevin, by you actually placing a post on your Facebook, if you could do us a favor, placing a post on your Facebook, tagging me to it, right? This will help so much kids, right? We could raise more money for the kids for school scholarships. So I just want to ask you for a favor. Would you be able to help the kids today by making a post on your Facebook?
Sure.
Awesome. So I'm going to send you the post, tag me to it, tag 50 friends to it, and this will go a long way for the kids. Man, imagine. Like they used to say, Trick Daddy love the kids, right? So I know you love the kids. So I'm sending you the post now. I appreciate your help. Kevin, I'm sending you that receipt now. Thanks for everything.
Oh, listen, but I appreciate you for reaching back out to me. So guys, look at that. Bruce got the customer, put him on a trial run. If the person said that they got to wait till Friday, put him on a trial run. If the person says they got to talk to their wife, put them on a trial run. Me personally, I don't know about everyone else, but I'll incentivize them. I'll tell them, hey, listen, I'll cash app you $20 for every person that enroll. You know what I'm saying? But once they enroll, I'll do that. But I definitely highly recommend you looking to become an agent, because you can make way more money than that becoming an agent. And that's what I did. So guys, no matter what situation it is, put them on a trial run. The most important thing is not the fact that I invested a 188 to start my credit, but also Bruce is digging into my contacts on Facebook. That means you're going to get new friend requests. That means you're going to get new people to say info. And then also simultaneously, subconsciously, you're exposing the business. Bruce is exposing the business to me. So now when I do the post on Facebook, I know I'm helping kids. I know I'm getting my credit fixed. I may want to become an agent.
Yep.
Those are the best agents, guys. So remember, when you're doing your pre-app, always have in mind that you're going to take all the information, figure out the time, whether it's before noon or afternoon, or when you're going to process it. Then the last key point, guys, when you get a pre-app, go to your phone, put it on your calendar, process card this day, process account this time. That way you can get a notification on your phone so you can remember to process the card. Let me tell you why. There's been at the beginning, there's been some times at the beginning when I started this, I forgot to notate it. And then when it passed the date to process, I reach out to the client, right? And they go MIA. If I would have processed it that day, I wouldn't have missed the opportunity. So it's important for you guys to remember that. Always keep yourself organized. Put that note so you can know to go back to process that. And usually the days are Fridays. I'm just telling you. Yep. Usually it's Fridays. So just be aware of that. And last point, don't miss out on getting the double. So for instance, I always say, Mike or Bruce, who do you know right now that we could call? You think your wife or your husband need credit repair? Oh yeah, they need credit repair too. Okay, can you give me your wife or your husband number now? I'll call them now. Oh, they're at work. Oh, just give me the number and I'll follow up with them. Now you just got a hot lead. You just sign them up because when you call them, they're going to call them back and say, hey, did you do this credit repair? Yes, I did. He's great. Boom. Now you got a new customer. And then I'll shoot that person $25 for sending me that customer, even if they didn't ask. Now, guys, I'm telling you, you don't have to do this. This is not something that's coming from FES. This is just something that I do personally to help people because I've gotten people to do trial runs and I don't pay them $1. Yep. $1. Tons of them. And they happily will do it. So take advantage of that. But just remember, the people that I cash out the $20 or the $25 to, I'm not using my own money. When I get paid from FES, then I cash out them the money. Yep. You're not using your own money. So that's just basically it, man. Dang, awesome, Bruce. Man. You always provide value for your people, man.
This is some good training, man. Thanks, guys. We're going to provide some more value. I guess this will be it. Appreciate it. See you guys at the top.